Hello and welcome to episode 11 of our Hearts of Iron 3 Puppet Master series. Last time we did manage to land in the British Isles, which is quite an achievement, at least the AI wasn't doing it. Had a bit of trouble at first with supply issues, but we've just managed to take London, so things are looking good for us there. The big concern is that the Soviet Union have attacked us. At the moment Poland's fighting hard and have lost some ground, but we've gained ground in other places, so all in all it seems about even. But let's see how we go. Yeah, I think that's basically everything. After last large warship radar. Maybe the Soviets are pushing us back, which is a very bad sign. Although it is still February, we will have the summer to advance onto them. Okay. Thinking, let's just start doing the whole capture the victory points thing and just advance, advance, advance. We can't do that, but this other one, the Soviets are really advancing now. We there can just go advance, advance. Oh, and who's this we're fighting up here? Portugal. Australia. Australian Marines. That's cool. Sunk lots of British ships there. But yeah, the Soviets are driving me and my allies back. I could invite Japan to my faction, but they'll just immediately declare war on the United States. And I am confident in the ability of my alliance to defeat the Soviet Union. Actually, I'm totally not. I think if I can get the UK out of the way, I'll be in a much better position to do so. But yeah, I really need to get these troops back into Europe. And also get the war in Africa actually finished, because I'm wasting a lot of time there. But hopefully this will last. Thing is, I've got lots of manpower, and hopefully my allies, my puppets, do as well. Although we won't ever have enough to be able to defeat the Soviet Union in a war of attrition. At least I don't think we will. Spherepunkt, Blitzkrieg, Naval Ground Crew Training, and it's time to get all of our 1942 technologies done. Or is it 1943? No, it's 1943. Which are the computing machines, decryption, a secret technology, strategic rocket, theory, nope, land, a few of them, 2 of them, naval gets lots, And air gets nothing. Fighters get lots. Oh, including jet engine. The fall of London. That happened a fair while ago. God save the king? I don't think so. Capitals, nope. And escorts, again, nope. Armour, it's all still being done, but no. And infantry, nope, nothing new. Oh, mechanised, no, I'm not going to do that. I can always see it every time and think, yay, mechanised. Okay, things aren't going great in Poland. And surrender progress 59%. In Edinburgh, Glasgow, Belfast and big important places. They control 142 and 15 of them are those ones. So it might actually just be enough. And hopefully they will let me, or they will become my puppet. Hey, New Zealand's not even in the Allies yet. And if the UK does become my puppet, I think that means Australia will be leading the Allies. Which is a very interesting thought. Edinburgh and Glasgow are about to fall. I don't think it's quite enough. War harder, not smarter. How many victory points is London? 30. So I mean, everything I've captured so far. Oh, it's only 30, 45, and there's another 15 coming, so no, it's not quite going to be enough. Belgium wants close air support. And Europe starts to want some infantry now. What was I looking here for? I thought there was a reason, but I've completely forgotten what it was. Okay, so we're obviously going to try and capture Belfast, even though the Navy's probably going to be in the way. And then we are going to have to try and fight the Soviets. Because we're just not going to be able to... let the African Command do its thing, and once this is actually all taken, we won't have the supplies problems that we've been having in the past. We should do very well in Africa. But the Soviets are a bit of concern at the moment. Where is my other SS division? Or SS Corps, I should say. Just hanging out here, okay. Oops, I probably didn't want to actually accept that, but I did. So now I just have to live with it. English Channel, leadership modifier plus 10% is excellent. That is fantastic. Oh, and we could almost get across then, but we started. Just need 2 days with the Royal Navy not getting in the way. And then we can capture Ireland. Oh, and the Soviets have broken through. So I'm actually going to switch over Commando Europe down to a defensive stance. And hopefully we can just concentrate on holding the Soviets back for now. Okay. Make it across, dudes. 31st of March. Maybe I should send a few more divisions over. I think 2 would actually be enough to take Ireland. Ah, I didn't make it. Wow, Britain must have a lot of ships in this part of the world, which actually shouldn't surprise me at all, because it is the British Isles. Inefficient research of tactical air command. Well, that's going to take a long time to arrive, apparently. Oh wait. 8th of April, 12th of April. Can't make up its mind, but it might be quick. Nope. Not even going to make it. Lots of things are too advanced. Destroy main armament, tactical ground, and there we go. Everything below medium fuel tank. So yeah, Britain's not going to surrender right now. But at least we'd have taken away most of their industrial capacity. Yep. Which means they're going to have a very hard time staying in the fight. When something happens. Capital ship main armaments too advanced. And suddenly Oberkommando Europe doesn't need any more ships. Of course it's still getting more, especially submarines. But I'm not sure how much use they'll be. And now infantry weapons, yeah, they've caught up. Okay, you guys can totally make it across. No, you can't. I really don't want to have to leave England with all these here. Especially since in retrospect all that infantry would be very good fighting in Poland right now. Oops. Don't actually think my troops are doing... I think my troops are doing okay. I think it's all my allies that are actually kind of holding me back a bit here. Which is the downside of having so many puppets, is their troops can be unreliable. I mean, I could actually improve them all by sharing my technology, but I'd rather just be improving my own. Oh. Looks like someone's trying to attack Lorne. Oh, we're landing there. The French. Good on you, France. Nope, you've pulled back. Okay, that sucks. So we really don't need all these submarines now. But, they're cheap, but they can take a long time. We also don't need those naval bombers. And transport ships, also no, we don't need them, but they're going to be useful. But I might just start a few infantry things like this and get them going, just because they're probably more important. Actually, I'll do the same thing for an armoured division. Motorised, self-propelled rocket artillery, engineers tank destroyer. I will only build one of them, but still be very useful. I'm just putting them in series because it helps improve the industrial efficiency of them a bit more. Oh, and lots of technologies, it looks like. Actually, I think we lost a few ships in there as well. Oh, we sunk a lot of Canadian ships there. Ah, Canada's landed in Denmark. Oh, and our SS troops made it across. So now we'll just capture Belfast, and then we'll move south towards Dublin. Just because I'd really like Ireland to help me garrison this country. Oh, and France has landed a few troops over here as well. That was very kind of you. How are we doing in Africa? Not great in the north there. Better down here. More right in there. It's probably worse since this HQ division's kind of running rampant, but other than that we're doing better. Better in Belgium, much better in Angola. We've invaded South Africa. That is great news. So Africa's doing well, as I thought it would be once we started knocking the UK out. And you guys can just move down towards Ireland. Okay, declaring war on Ireland to make it my puppet. And just charge straight to Dublin, which I believe is their only victory point. Nope. And Cork. We can do both. Well, Greece has some troops now, which is very handy, but they're still not really contributing to the fight against the Soviets. I imagine they will in time though, and hopefully there's a very multinational air force around here somewhere. Breslau? Yep, there's lots of... all those close air support aircraft they've been buying are all based out of here. Oh, and Königsberg and a few in Memel. So you've got a decent air force helping defend Poland. It's just the Soviets are still pushing us back ever so slightly. Well, not slightly, pushing us back quite quickly really. Oh yeah, and the French have landed in Ireland. Better late than never is all I can say to that. But we'll arrive in Cork when the Isle of Man's still independent. And actually it looks like Ireland will surrender with most of their army intact, which will be very useful in terms of garrisoning Britain. HMS Cornwall has been sunk, that's excellent. And lots of technologies are too advanced. Oh, we've actually gone right the way through. Light tank engine, light tank armour. And yeah, all of those. So those were all the 1943s. So we're on to 1944. Even though it's only 1942. So we'll just have to live with a thing telling us we're too technologically advanced for a time. I might as well do them all. Even though it will take a bit of clicking around. So that's about as good as it's going to get. And 1944s. So very many of them. So those ones are all done. Battleships. And escorts. And those ones I just stopped, but actually more submarines in 1943. So I really should have been doing them before now. And also the two I just stopped again. And, oh, night fighting equipment. That's going to be very useful. Okay, I'm spending all of my industrial capacity on upgrading my soldiers at the moment. And we've puppeted Ireland, which means that I'll get the SS Army and get them all over to here. And I'll find some of these transport ships. Sure I will eventually. There we go. The 4th Navy this one is. And you can go into Lowestoft. We will transport these people back home. Because they're going to really be needed in Poland. And I'll tell Ireland to defend some of these areas around here. Just that'd be the best ones for it in their position. Although they're not actually at war with any of these people. They're all with the Soviet Union and the like, which I suppose is a benefit. But all I can see to do with the Soviet Union is to try and smash through one of these provinces and pin them against the swamps here or against the Romanian border, and hopefully encircle some troops. Sunk some of the Canadian submarines there. One inefficient research here, they're all going to be inefficient. Forgot about that. This isn't looking promising. Though my allies are really bunched up here. I'm guessing that's because they're all actually going from Moscow or something. I'm surprised we haven't captured the Cape Verde Islands yet. But oh well. Obviously Africa Command's busy dealing with the problem in West Africa and Angola rather than fighting in the Atlantic Ocean. And I kind of think I can now pretty safely send that back to auto-create resource convoys. And hopefully we can get a few. I could possibly even start unembargoing people. By people I mean the United States primarily. And we can only take one division. Well, this is going to take a long time. I suppose these are big divisions. But if I had have known that, I would have started earlier. HMS Ajax is sunk. So Britain's obviously really struggling to repair their ships at the moment. Any more? Yes, there are more SS Panzer. They're all over in Ireland. And I kind of don't want to have to send my troops that far. I mean, by troops, I mean I don't want to send my transport ships that far. Especially since Britain is apparently still operating around these waters. Oh, and we've got some decent trading convoys happening here. Yeah, let's unembargo some people. Revoke embargo. And I wonder who else. Is there a way to look up who I've embargoed? Probably. If I click on me, allied with all these people, have lots of puppets. Persia, Siam, Australia is not really relevant anymore. Chile, Peru, and Venezuela. So, we managed to take the British part of the United Kingdom, and we also managed to make Ireland a puppet. And it's been a while since we've created a new puppet. The last one was Norway. Of course, Ireland's not particularly powerful, especially since I don't think it's going to be at war with the Soviet Union or the UK for a while. The Soviet Union have been advancing into Poland. They've actually taken a big chunk out of the south of that country, which isn't great, but getting my SS Corps back into Holland, I'm hoping that next episode I'll be able to throw them onto the Eastern Front and try and turn things around in our favour. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time.